hello everybody. We got some college basketball tonight as the Solano Falcons are playing host to the Diablo Valley Vikings tonight. We're here in Fairfield, California at the Falcons' Nest as Solano is 0-3 looking for their first win of the season. Diablo Valley 1-3, so kind of an even matchup in a way. As we're going to get right into it, my name is Blake Molina. My partners tonight, Colin Szymanski and Drew Kirby, will join me as the color commentators. And we're underway as Diablo is going to start this one off. That's Tellez swinging the ball. Look out for him. He's going to be one of their top scorers tonight. And Solano starting off aggressive on D. Shot clock already down to 10 seconds. And nice passing by Diablo Valley, and it's going to be a wedgie to start the game. How interesting.
What a way to start.
Yeah, what a way to start this
one. I don't see that too often.
That's good. I like that. That was.
I've never seen a game start on the first shot like that, just sitting on the back of the rim.
I'm not a fan of the wedgie, but that was awesome. So Solano's going to take over here. Samo's going to bring it up. Swing it around. Nice ball movement by Solano. A little strong there on the three.
Still a good shot.
Chapman, the rebound. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to miss the layup. However, Diablo Valley's going to run it.
I'm not mad at that attempt there by Chapman. I'm not mad. That was a great following the ball after the rebound.
That's a great three right there from Ben Tellez.
Yeah, Ben Tellez training.
He's their guy. He's shooting 48.1% from three this year, so he's a certified bucket this year.
Yeah, that was nothing but the bottom of the net, and he gets the first points on the board for Diablo Valley, 3-0. Samo inside to Cardwell. Cardwell's going to play a little bully ball, and he's going to go up and get blocked.
Help defense right
there. Good defense. And Diablo Valley coming out a little aggressive here. Tip back is good. Michael Wood.
He had the stop there on the end and brought it down to finish on the play there.
Samo. He's going to be the primary ball handler, it looks like, in this lineup. Cardwell, top of the key, searching around. Samo going to drive lane. And tough. And he's going to get the foul called. A little bit of a late whistle, but a well-deserved call.
It's been really physical to start off already. Under the basket there, DVC's really making it hard for the Falcons to score under the basket.
Yeah. And I like that for Solano, just trying to get aggressive right off the bat, just trying to get to the line as quick as possible. One of my keys for this game is just making the free throws. I believe they shot 50% from the line last game. So as long as they can keep making it like that, we should be in good business tonight.
Yeah, nothing wrong with 50%, don't get me wrong, but I would like to see that number obviously go up. You don't really want to be hovering around that half and half mark.
For sure. In the last game against Sac City, they lost by 12. If they just made 10 of those free throws, I mean, that's a much different game. So
yeah, Solano
can't make that same mistake twice in this one.
Yeah, Solano's actually coming off back-to-back losses, losing by 12, so they're definitely looking for a little revenge here, as Samo did make both free throws on the other side. Turnover to Diablo Valley, and Solano's pushing. It's Cardwell taking the break, and he's going to draw a foul. And that foul looks like it's going to be on number 11, Ben Tellez, excuse me. That was a mouthful to say out there.
Drew, I feel like you took a peek at my notes here. I had the exact same thing. Solano needs to get to the line because they're first in their league on free throws made and second on free throws attempted. Last game that we covered, I really think that was a fluke for them. So it's really this is where you're going to win the game here at free throw line.
I agree. Cardwell's going to make the first free throw. He's got one more coming up. Cardwell missing the second. And Diablo Valley is going to push the tempo a little bit here. Hurtado off to Tellez. Tellez, top of the key. Same spot from earlier. Almost same result. In and out on the three. Cardwell, good save. And Samo. Oh, yeah. Can't save it to yourself. It's going to be out of bounds. Kind of sloppy there.
Can't be the first one to touch it.
Yeah. Really sloppy there by Solano. That's going to go in the turnover column there.
It's just a missed opportunity.
Yeah. And as you see, a new guy to the starting lineup for this game, number 20, Noah Bishop, is guarding the inbound pass. A little bit different lineup for Solano. Colin, you kind of mentioned it off the air before we went. And picking his pockets. Nice move there. I was trying to talk to you, Colin. Sorry, but we saw a little robbery on the floor as D'Angelo Chapman picks some pockets and scores the easy layup. Diablo Valley, Tellez. Little take, little fake, and almost a make, but he's going to miss. Cardwell getting aggressive and getting the board. He's going to push it up a little bit. 1 point lead for Diablo Valley. Real sloppy. Bishop is fighting down there, and he's still fighting. And, man, diving on one another.
It was just a free-for-all under there, bro. It was like a football pile-up for the fumble.
Yeah, that was Bishop and Michael Wood, number 20 on number 20 crimes going on right there, and it's going to go to Diablo Valley.
It resulted in a turnover, but I still like that pass from Cardwell right there. I mean, it was definitely the right move.
I see the vision that he had there.
Sure.
Yeah, it was just wasn't maintained very well there.
Yeah. Couple substitutions. Tellez and Hurtado are going to come out. Oh, excuse me. Michael Wood is also going to come out as well. Monzel Wilson is going to check into this one, along with Marshawn Smith. He's one of the guys I actually have circled in my notes. I'll get to that in just a bit. And nice move there for Pardo. He's going to draw the foul on Samo, and he's going to go to the line for not 1, not 2, but 3 free throws. And he has the chance to give Diablo Valley a 4-point lead here. Like I was saying, Solano kind of switched up their lineup, and we saw Bishop in there, who in our last broadcast was kind of came in towards when they were starting to towards the end of the game, didn't get as much run. So kind of interesting to see him getting the starting nod tonight here.
And you really don't want to see Solano get in foul trouble again, because they're averaging 22.7 fouls a game. You really don't want to be having this as a back-and-forth free throw kind of night. Solano really wants to try to dominate the free throw line themselves while keeping DVC off the free throw line.
Yeah. All 3 free throws are good, so Diablo Valley's going to have a 4-point lead as Samo's going to bring up the ball. Surveying the floor, Bishop is going to drive it himself, and he's going to get the foul called. Man, Solano showing some early aggression in this one as they're getting to the free throw line. Here.
Yeah, already seeing all these fouls.
Yeah.
It's looking just like the last game we covered.
Well, I mean, about, I'd say 2 more fouls, and Solano's already going to be in the bonus, and we're only a very quick few minutes in.
Only 3.5 in.
Yeah, Bishop's going to make the first, and we're going to have a plethora of substitutions for the Falcons.
Wow.
Just about everybody's coming out except Bishop. So Samo, Cardwell, and Chapman are out. And we got Bennett coming in, some size. We got the freshman Trey Knight, who was showing some aggression on the defensive end. And we have Jaquise Jones, who had a nice game last outing. 18, 3 steals on 6 of 9 shooting. He's a returning player, and he's one of the guys I have that I want to see step up this year for this Falcons team.
Yeah, and I see Miles Gunter in here also.
Yeah, Gunter
he
too.
Takes a hard fall right there.
Jaquise Jones off to Trey Knight. Too strong on the layup there, but nice thought process by both players.
Yeah.
As Diablo Valley.
Trying to run the
Wilson
offense here.
Trying to play the maestro for the offense. DJ Evans at the top of the key. Looking for Elijah Keys. 2-pointer on the way. It's good for Mr. Keys. And that'll give Diablo a 10-6 lead. Jaquise Jones pushing the tempo, but he slips.
Loses his
That's
footing.
unfortunate. Someone needs to wipe up that wet spot.
It was a good move, too. Made a little bit of separation from him as defender.
Yeah.
Just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, Keys dove to the floor after Jones as Bishop is going to come out for the Falcons, and in is going to be Ray Holt, who we actually didn't really see too much of in our last broadcast. Solano's going to inbound the ball under the hoop here. Gunter, turning it over. And, oh, man, they're going to call a foul on Bennett. And, yeah, Bennett, I agree. I don't like that call either. Yeah, that was not a good foul call, but we're going to have a couple of those in this game.
Going back to that inbound, though, there was not many options. DVC really covered that very well on that inbound.
Kai Curry checking in. He's going to play the ball handling duties here. Evans off to Smith, top of the key here. Smith, aggressive take. He's not going to get the friendly bounce. And nice save by the Falcons. Ray Holt coming in early and showing off early. Block shot there on Gunter. Diablo Valley is going to slow it down here for just a second. And Tristan Redmond. Oh, man, good move, but just couldn't finish. As Michael Wood was trying to fight for that offensive rebound. It's gonna end up Falcons ball here. And quick sub as Telez is in and Marshawn Smith is out for the Vikings.
Seeing quite a few subs already.
From both teams, to be honest.
The huge sub there by Solano. DVC's been having a little bit more like bits here and there.
I get what you're saying. No, I understand what you're saying. But, I mean, Solano, too. I mean, Solano subbed in 4 guys on Bishop's free throw attempts not that long ago. So Solano's going to miss there, and Diablo Valley is going to go right on the attack here. And they're looking, and that's going to go off, I believe, the Falcons' foot. It's Ray Holt's back foot, so they're going to call it kick ball. And another sub, Colin, as Elijah Keys is coming back in after a very quick breather. He subbed out so fast. He's going to come in for Redmond. And another sub as Evans is out. And we're going to see Vincent Hurtado come back in. Diablo Valley inbounding under their hoop. Dangerous. But nonetheless, Hurtado got it as Trey Knight's playing on him. And nice little find there as he finds Elijah Keys for the easy, too. Solano's got a little ground to make up as they're starting to get down. They're down by only 6, but that lead could always increase. Jaquise Jones, again, had a solid outing last game on good shooting. And they call
it's a foul on Curry.
They did,
there,
yeah, okay. I thought it said they went. It looked like they called out of bounds from where I was sitting for a quick second. Okay, so we're gonna get some fouls here. So again, more substitutions. A lot to keep up here, as we're gonna see Cardwell come in and Justice Armstrong Wilson for the Falcons. And
just lost his
circus shot there for Cardwell. Not even close. Surveying the floor here is Curry. Not Steph Curry, Kai Curry. Hurtado, top of the key. He's shouting out plays. Curry. Thought about it and pulls the 2. Nice decision by Curry there to hit the easy 2.
That shot went in, but I think that was pretty good defense by Solano.
Oh, yeah,
I agree.
You can't be mad at that kind of defense.
Curry picking his pockets.
But
nice
you could
little
be mad at that
layup.
offense right there.
Left-hand layup is good. And, yeah, I like that. Armstrong Wilson saying, hey, let's slow it down. We're down by 10 early. Let's drop a play, get a good shot here. Miles Gunter, Cardwell, top of the key. Cardwell. He's going to do it himself, but he's not going to get anything on that one.
Looks like he wanted a foul right there.
Yeah, Curry kind of slipped. There's a wet spot right there, and that's not a joke. We've already seen a few players slip for both teams.
Exact same spot.
Yeah, same spot. Exactly.
It's a great pass.
And nice pass. Tellez. Oh, it is not going to count. An offensive foul is going to go against number 32, Elijah Keys. So that will be a Vikings turnover, and the Falcons will take over as they desperately need to get a bucket, but also some offense in general going, gentlemen.
Yeah, they need something going.
Yeah.
Really. And you want to slow it down like they were trying to do. You can't go 100 miles an hour right here. You're down 10, and you're not out of it, but you really don't want to get out of it too early.
Yeah. Jones out to Armstrong Wilson. Cardwell. And, they're going to call a travel there. That's a rough call, to be honest. That's a rough one. That's a rough call. Hurtado's going to come out of this one for Diablo Valley, and Monzel Wilson is going to come back into this game. The Falcons are going to make their own substitution as Cardwell is going to come out, and Noah Bishop, number 20 for the Falcons, will check back in. He did get the starting nod tonight. Tellez to his big man. Nice ball movement by the Vikings. Little two-man game between Webster and Keys, both big men. I like that. Good move there and good score. Armstrong Wilson off to Jaquise Jones. Bennett, nice little screen there. Armstrong Wilson, little shake and bake move potentially.
Oh.
And they're going to get him stepping out. Another Solano turnover.
Seen a lot of those tonight already.
Yep.
It was really tough to see, but Bishop got wide open towards the end of that. He would have been right in the corner, but he stepped out of bounds anyway. It would have been negated nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah, well, very rough start for the Falcons. I couldn't really say what the reason is because the last game we broadcast, they started off, I would say, fairly quick, started hot for the most part, and kept it going for most of the game until kind of the end. But right now, off to a very, I don't even want to say slow, sluggish start. They really can't get too much going. They've scored just about all their points from the free throw line. So
it's just been a little sloppy. They haven't.
Yeah.
They've had. I'm counting already myself just because we don't got live stats tonight. I've counted at least 5 turnovers in less than about 8 minutes already, and then DVC's got 3, but that's I've counted. But DVC's been able to capitalize off these turnovers a lot more. Like you see, it's already 18 to 6, a 12-point difference, and Solano's really going to try to have to get something going. If it is get to the free throw line, do that. Try to go down the middle and draw the foul. When they're going down through the middle, I've seen it's just thrown up there like a prayer. It hasn't really been methodical at all.
And I like what you just said about Diablo Valley, the points off turnovers. That is a big thing in any basketball.
Yeah.
Like, you're turning over the ball a lot, and that's costly. But if the opponent is scoring off you, the game can get out of hand very, very quickly. And whether it's professional, high school, college level, it works in all different ways. Nice little step there on the 2. And yeah, it's going to go to Solano. That was Cole Webster pulling that one a little strong there.
This DVC offense has a lot of up-top screens, so I think Solano's done a good job so far at recognizing that and being able to get to their man. But as long as they could do that, I think they'll be good for the rest of this game defensively. It's just, like we said, offense.
Yeah. Another Diablo Valley substitution. Michael Wood is out, and Lorenzo Pardo, number 5, is checking in for the Vikings. Solano, Bishop, top of the key. Don't want to get stuck in that corner, and Bennett, I don't know if that was to him or he wasn't ready, but.
Yeah, he was definitely, if it was to him, he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, another turnover for Solano. Cole Webster was trying to go for the alley-oop but couldn't come up with it. Keys is fighting down there, but Bishop will get the rebound for the Falcons. Gunter is going to bring up the ball. Armstrong Wilson. Gunter. Man, I will say Diablo Valley is playing really tough and aggressive defense.
Their
and
defense is locked down. It's been like right up in. It's been physical, in your chest defense.
Physical was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah.
Yes, physical is the exact word I was looking for.
That's going to be another travel for Solano.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, they really gotta cut those down.
Turnovers.
Yeah, that too. Gunther out, Samo in. Samo showed some of his offense in our last broadcast, especially that shooting range.
Samo was getting just knocked around all night on our last broadcast.
Yeah. Good defense there by Jones. But Diablo Valley will still have it. Prado. Tellez. Tellez, nice moves. A little strong on the mid-range shot.
Good tip out there by Webster.
Yeah. Keys getting that offensive rebound. Tellez, sidestep 3.
Bennett on
strong
a great
again.
closeout.
Samo rebound.
That was a great closeout by Bennett.
I think that possession just shows how much 30 seconds can really give you, because they went all the way 94 feet and still was able to get a pretty good shot off.
And there's that offense. Jaquise Jones.
He ends the drought,
yeah,
finally.
He's going to hit the 3. He could be the unsung hero as he was the leading scorer in their last game, even though they lost. He had 18, but hey, get him going. Why not? Pardo. He's looking for his running mate, Tellez. And nice defense by Jaquise Jones. It's going to be a push off on Tellez, and it'll be Solano ball.
That was
nice defense there by Jones.
He's just come in and brought a whole life to this team in the minute 30 that he's been in.
No, he's a motor for sure. Whether he's coming in for a minute or 5 minutes, he's going to give you a motor.
Yeah.
Bennett Bishop out. Some more Solano subs coming in. Man, these subs are coming out crazy. Isaac Sanchez is going to check in, number 30, and we're going to also see number 15, Kamon Whitaker. So some guys getting some early run early in this one. Jones to Armstrong Wilson. Wilson's going to fight, and he's going to lose the ball. Solano's going to come up with it, though.
Getting trapped.
Whitaker out to Jones. Jones out to Armstrong Wilson for 3. Yes, sir. Back-to-back threes for the Falcons.
AW right there, man. That's what I'm going to start calling him.
Yeah.
It's too much to say Armstrong Wilson.
Yeah, JAW, I like that. I think he'll like that, too. And Jones,
Almost
man,
able
he's
to
been
get that
pesky,
one.
and he almost got that one.
Yeah.
Almost. Marshawn Smith, a little strong on the mid-range. But Isaiah Keys is there for the rebound. And, oh, man, that is just an unfortunate miss by Hurtado. I thought that was in. Armstrong Wilson thought about it. Samo thought about it and said, let me go to the lane and score the nice right-handed layup. And Diablo Valley's going to call a timeout. It was just 18-6.
Yeah.
Solano is
Just like
now
that.
roaring back.
Just like that, an 8-0 run. Cuts it to 4.
Yeah, I think that right there just shows exactly how basketball is, just a game of runs, both physically and mentally. I mean, a lot of fast break, easy points just from that little run, and that's exactly what you want to see from Solano.
Yeah, game of runs is well done, Drew.
That was a completely different team than we saw in the first 8 minutes of the game.
I couldn't agree more.
In 4 minutes, that was a whole different team, and I love seeing that.
And I'm not, obviously basketball is a team sport. It's a team effort. I'm not, I'm not trying to single anybody out, but, man, Jaquise Jones is really the motor. And, I mean, if you don't have him doing what he's doing, I think this game's a little more out of hand than it already was. So I'm going to give my flowers to Jaquise Jones. But overall, the team, the last few minutes, as a team, they're stepping it up, and I like to see that. But Jaquise Jones now,
they're just feeding off of that energy.
He's the motor, and you don't want him to run out of gas early.
Yeah.
Want to make sure that gas tank is filled. Gas is starting to lower here in the U.S., so that's always a good thing. All right, Diablo Valley, they need to score as Solano is starting to come back. Solano's only down by 4, and Diablo Valley's in a bit of a drought right now.
The DVC needs an answer here.
Yeah, Redmond had some defenders on him. Out to Marshawn Smith, who's going to go all the way and miss the dunk. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah,
Sanchez the rebound. JAW is going to take it all the way. He's going to draw a foul.
I like the energy to try to get the dunk, but you need the points here to end this drought. You need to just go up for a simple floater or a layup, dude. Unless you're 100% that you're going to make this dunk.
I won't speak for anybody up here, but I
can't.
I thought that was a dunk, and that was a pretty easy dunk. So for him to miss it, a little surprising.
Yeah.
As Armstrong Wilson will make the first. And another substitution as Curry is going to come back into this one. And Hurtado is going to come out. And both free throws are good. Solano only down by 2 now with about 8:20 left to go in this first half. Whole another half to go, and we still got this half. So no need to worry for either team here as Curry, handoff. And good shot, wide open, was DJ Evans. Samo, fast pace.
Been trapped.
Oh, man, he ran into a trap.
It's away from the ball foul.
Solano got I thought it was a foul. I was going to say. I didn't see no foul.
Yeah,
the timeout there.
Good.
You know what? That was a very smart timeout by
That was
Solano's
a life-saving
coach. I
timeout,
like that. Shout out Coach Matt. That was a good timeout. That was a good one because Samo was trapped here, and I kind of thought he traveled a little bit right there.
It was close.
Yeah.
He was.
I think that
he was almost going to lose that pivot foot.
That pivot foot came off the ground from where I was seeing. So.
Yeah. DVC is doing the trap very effectively.
That's
like about the 4th possession I've seen where once Solano picks up their dribble, there's just another guy right in his face, and they're just trapped right there on the baseline.
Yeah, for the most part, these teams are pretty evenly matched points-wise. Solano 245 on the season. Diablo Valley, 270. The field goal percentages are fairly similar. Diablo Valley shoots 39% overall. Solano shoots just under 43, so Solano has a bit of the advantage.
Ooh.
And that was very sloppy, as it'll be a turnover for the Falcons. And Diablo Valley, they're going to score.
He was 100% for that one.
Yeah, and that dunk's going to go in from Smith. He's not going to miss that one. 7-point lead for the Vikings. As Solano swinging the ball around. JAW, Samo thought about that 3. He's being a little hesitant. I think he needs to pull one at some point. And they're swinging. JAW, top of the key. He gets away from his defenders, shakes them. He's going to go back to the line. Not mad at it. He's getting.
No,
he's getting to the line.
They're doing what I was anticipating for tonight. They're getting to the line.
Yeah.
And he was one of my key players going into this game because as a freshman, he's doing really good thus far. He's shooting 36 coming into tonight. He's 38% from 3, and he's got 42 points coming into before tonight. So he's honestly probably at 50 by now.
A little confusion there on the free throw. He is shooting 2, so first free throw is good, and he's going to get a chance for one more, and he's going to make it. So Solano cut into that lead. They're only down 5 now, about 7:25 left to go here in the first half. As Armstrong Wilson playing some good defense on Curry right now.
Good move.
And good take, but can't finish. Cole Webster, but he's going to go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Webster being aggressive. Webster on the season is averaging just under 9 points. He's got about 3.8 rebounds, and he averages 1 block.
He's shooting 48 from the field. He's not.
Yeah.
He's doing really good coming into tonight.
Free throw is good. So Jaquise Jones is going to come in for Armstrong Wilson. I like when they play together, but at the same time, I like when they sub out for each other because each one of them can kind of do their own thing.
That's a good tandem to have
exactly. There, and makes the second. Solano wants to push. Elliott is going to let Jones take control of the ball handling duties here as Curry is on him. Sanchez is still in. Oh, Samo wanted that one.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That was a little too deep for him, though. That's the thing.
You know what? I don't think that's deep for him. Jones a little strong on the layup.
Shot didn't go in, but that was a nice layup, I thought.
Yeah, can't get it to
Definitely
go. Marshawn Smith, little dump off there to Evans, and he's going to miss that one. Solano's going to come up to the board, and Jones is going to push it again. And float game is good. That was beautiful, by the way. Nice floater there.
That was beautiful ball movement just on both sides. On the defensive side, you got both guys going for the rebound, and they just don't want to fight with each other about it.
I'm a sucker for a good floater. So
floaters are always beautiful.
Yeah.
Good move.
Smith, 2-pointer, in and out, a little strong. Sanchez can't get that board, and they're fighting under. And a little stare down there between Wood and Whitaker. They break it up quickly as Solano's going to take over here.
There's a lot of jump balls going into this.
Yeah. I mean, I think last game total we saw 2, and we've already had 3 in the first half in this game.
Oh, and there was the one on the rim, too. That was a jump ball as well, so at least 4, I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, the wedgie in the beginning. Yeah, I forgot that goes for a jump ball. You're right. I just think that counts as a regular out of bounds. Good job, Colin. Thanks for that. Cardwell picks up the sloppy pass and runs.
Right there, yep.
Okay, they're going to call a blocking foul on Evans.
That's tough. That's tough there for a defender.
Yeah.
You fill it so perfectly, but you're just moving, and the call's always going to go for the offense there.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, Solano will be in the bonus the rest of this half as Diablo Valley already has 9 team fouls in this first half. Cardwell's going to go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Okay.
I
Sorry,
think it's
he's only
1
gonna
and
shoot
1.
1 and 1. My apologies. 1 and 1 there. Sorry about that. He misses the free throw, so Solano down by 5. The Vikings are on offense right now.
Solano's really pushing DVC out. They're not letting them get under the paint very easily.
Double screen.
Pardo, top of the key. And Teles thought about the 3. Circus shot, no good. Oh, man. Cleaning up the glass. Isaiah Keys once again. Right place, right time as he gets that tip.
Yeah, what a wild tip in that was.
Yeah. Cardwell in the corner. He's looking for somebody. And
Goes
he's
right to
gonna
a trap.
Get called for
Another
the travel.
I think that's third now for Solano.
Yeah. Solano's going to make some substitutions here. Cardwell, Whitaker, and Elliott are out. Bishop, Gunter, and Bennett are going to check in. Bring some new life to the Falcons as they're in just a little bit of a rut right now, offensively.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, tough shot by Webster, but he's made a couple of those already in this one.
He's just got the height over Bishop there. That was a mismatch all the way. And Bishop, great defense there, but there's nothing more he could do.
Yeah, sometimes you do great defense, but I mean, things happen.
Yeah. There's always
That's how
better
it works.
offense. Whoa.
Oh, Gunter took a hard hit there, kind of. And
looks like he's all right.
yeah, shaking
Maybe
up a
hurting
little
his
bit.
nose a little bit.
He looks okay, but nonetheless, that was a hard, kind of a hard fall he took there. He's going to go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. That is Diablo Valley's 10th team foul. And this one, we just have about 4:49 left to go in this first half. As Gunter's going to make the first free throw. And he's going to make the second free throw. And Solano's going to immediately call a timeout right after those free throws. So Solano down 7.
I mean, other than those first 5 minutes, I think Solano's been the better team in this game for sure.
They've really picked it back up. They've picked it back up a lot better. It's just, was that too big of a hole for them to try to come back from, at least for this half? Try to cut the lead down a little bit more.
Yeah. It was the biggest it was 6-18, right? That was the big. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a good comeback. It hasn't been completed yet, but only 7-point difference. I mean, that's nothing in basketball.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, we still have the rest of this half to go. Anything can happen.
For sure, yeah, a lot of game left.
It's less than 5 minutes. A lot can happen in that, and we still have a whole nother half.
Exactly.
Anything. I mean, anything can happen here. So, no need to count anybody out, and no need to celebrate too early either, because we got a lot of time left in this game.
So really trying to get fired up here, trying to get a stop here on defense.
Yeah, I agree. Drew, you said Solano's kind of been the better team in recent minutes. I agree with that, but at the same time, I do think Solano's shot selections and just the rushing, like I talked about in our last broadcast we did with them. There's 30 seconds on the shot clock. In NBA and college, there's only 24. That's an extra 6 seconds. You can do a lot with those extra 6 seconds. As Pardo is going to drain the 3 and give Diablo Valley a 10-point lead. Samo thought about a 3 a little strong. Oh, a lot of collision there as Bennett went up for the board.
Looks like they're all okay, though. Could
Yeah.
have been ugly.
Yeah, you're happy to see people get up after that. That could have been really bad.
Hope everyone's okay that was involved. It was Bennett, Keys, and who was the other? Oh, Wilson, excuse me, was also involved there. Man, looked like a car crash. Glad everyone's all right, and it's going to be Diablo Valley ball here as Wilson is going to bring up the ball. Teles, Jaquise Jones on him. I like this matchup for the defensive end. Bishop, he can't give him that much space. Oh, they got a lucky break there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't give Teles that much space.
That was way too much space. He'll take that any day of the week.
Absolutely. Jones, nice take, but Webster's just too long and lengthy.
Just pinned it on the backboard.
And and that's too easy.
That was
You
tough.
can't
That's a
allow that.
3-on-1 there.
Yeah.
That's really tough for your defense to do.
Pardo, left-hand layup, good. 12-point lead for Diablo Valley, 34-22. And Samo trips. Oh, man, he took a hard foul.
Same spot as that last collision, too,
Yeah.
right over there.
Yeah.
Dude, Samo again is taking a beating, man.
Yeah, he's wondering why nothing was called.
How is that
he's
not-
talking to the ref, and he's got to be careful because he might get attacked. But he's also hurting. I understand the frustrations there, but in that situation, respectfully, just get back on defense.
Yeah.
Backcourt.
Little backcourt there.
Big break there for Solano. They really need that.
Yeah, Diablo Valley will turn it over. Samo is going to come out along with Bishop. And we're going to see Armstrong,
AW.
Wilson, and Gunter come in.
AW inbounding.
Easy take. Looked like nobody was really playing in that on that last possession from Chapman.
Yeah, that's a great first step from Chapman right there.
That was a great first step.
Blew right by his defender.
And
great
Chapman,
defense,
nice
yeah.
D.
Both ends right there.
Yeah, I like that. Gunter, going a little fast. Too fast for my liking. Keys gets the rebound. Webster's got it. Little spin move by Webster. Long and lengthy. Not going to score there. He is going to get his own rebound somehow. Sidestep three. Toilet bowl. It's in.
Around the world right there.
Pardo with the toilet bowl three. That was rolling around. Jaquise Jones
Deep
for three. Yeah. With Wilson's hand practically in his face. Drills the three. Jaquise Jones. Take over. Armstrong Wilson on. Wilson.
Yeah, he made that shot happen for
Nice.
himself.
Look at that.
Cherry
Deep
pick.
pass. Keith Jones catches
defense.
it, takes it up, and he's going to get
Nice.
that. It's now 29-37.
What a dime that Bennett threw right there.
Yeah. Jones scoring back-to-back buckets, but D'Angelo Chapman, last two plays on defense, he's caused the turnover. Nice job by him. Wilson on Wilson. Jaquise Jones comes to help. Nice move there.
That's a tough foul, too.
Yeah,
Definitely a good finish.
Mozelle Wilson, nice move and nice finish there. He's got a chance for a three-point play as Jones came. That was on Jones. Good defense by Jones. Just one of those things where just went in. Not too much you can do. Webster out after we saw some good play from him on both ends of the floor. Michael Wood, number 20 for the Vikings, is in. Free throw is missed by Wilson, so he can't convert on the three-point play, and Armstrong Wilson's going to bring it up for the Falcons. 10-point lead for the Vikings. Jaquise Jones thought about the deep three and says, I'll pass it up. Gunter, nice drive. A lot of contact there. Keys will get the board. Jones is fighting.
We're going to call it
I
jump
like
ball.
that aggressiveness. Yeah, playful right there. Him and Keys kind of laughing. That's good. You don't want to see it turn into a brawl.
Yeah, that's a big size difference.
Yeah.
It's a big size difference there.
I think they're
Keys
friends because
yeah.
Isaiah Keys kind of flexed on him a little bit, and they both kind of laughed. So that's cool. That's always cool to see, too.
Yeah.
So Diablo Valley, 1:47. They have a 10-point lead, 39-29. They can expand on this lead, but Solano also has the chance to make a run here. As Mozelle Wilson will bring up the ball.
Damn.
Armstrong Wilson just got hit in the face right there as Michael Wood gets the offensive rebound, and he's fighting. Armstrong Wilson will get the steal. And, miscommunication and the slip from Gunter. He's telling the ref he got pushed.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got pushed. It looked like he slipped.
I didn't see much of a push. He might have been a little contact, and he happened to slip. I didn't see a push. But when you're the one running down trying to get the ball, obviously you're going to try to say anything to try to get your calls.
Yeah.
So.
Pardo is going to check out, and Marshawn Smith is going to check in. Samo sneaks in there, and Jaquise Jones will take a well-deserved rest. Got to refuel that motor for the second half. And, yeah, they're wiping down the floor right there. Shout out to him for doing that. Telez gonna get called for the travel. I saw that from a mile away. Good defense by Solano to cause the turnover, but like Diablo Valley's been doing, you got to get points off those turnovers.
You really want to try to get it down to single digits going into the half.
Yep, I would say that's the goal right now, absolutely. Armstrong Wilson a three. Little short there, that would have been a good start. And Tellez to Mazel Wilson. Smith tried going for the poster on Bennett, nothing there. Samo thought about the fast break three. Gunter.
Solano could get this game in single digits. I think they're in good business.
Yeah, I would say so. But they definitely, that's the key though, Drew. They got to get it to single digits. Because right now they're down by 10 and they haven't really done too much offensively in the last few minutes.
It's been a little bit of a stalemate here.
Yeah, actually both teams, not just Solano. Yeah, Diablo Valley, the same thing. There you go, that ends Solano's drought. Gunter make the first free throw.
I can't get over that dunk attempt. I mean, that was almost a murder.
It was filthy.
Scared me a little bit.
It was.
If that went in, that would have been filthy.
Yeah. Definitely. No
Couple
doubt
quick
about
subs.
that.
Diablo Valley, Marshawn Smith is going to sub out, and DJ Evans will come in. And for the Falcons, Bennett is going to come out, and Isaac Sanchez, number 30, will check in. 35 seconds left in this half. Diablo Valley has a 39-31 lead. Wilson on Wilson defense right here. Wood out to Tellez, way behind the three-point line. It's good.
That's how he likes it. He likes it deep.
Samo? Yeah, there you go, Samo. I've been waiting for that. I'm not mad at it. I've been waiting for him to do that.
Yeah.
A little strong there, but I've been waiting. Sanchez, good D on Tellez. Wilson out to Evans for three, short. And no shot attempt there. The first half comes to an end as Diablo Valley is up 42-31. Falcons started off, I'd say, really slow, but started to get it going there.
Rocky.
But for both teams, we've seen kind of where both teams were kind of in some droughts. And hopefully the rest of the game doesn't go like that for either team, because I like the game to keep it going. A lot of offense.
That's what people like about basketball. It's so fast-paced. You want the energy. You want like a back and forth matching. Like you get a three, we get a three. And you saw that. You saw sparks of that here and there. I really want to see a little bit more of that going.
Of course, and I think Solano does a great job at that fast movement that you're talking about. I mean, once they get the rebound, they just run the other way. So definitely entertaining to see, for us at least.
Yeah. All right, so again, Diablo Valley is up 42-31 on the Falcons, as we ourselves are going to go to the half, and we'll be right back with you to start the second half and call the rest of this game.
I'm Jaquez Jones, and thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, I'm going to go to cut one. And cut one.
Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three. It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock, Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
the sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
This is Diego Reyes, assistant basketball coach. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Alrighty, and we are back for the second half of this one. Diablo Valley is up 42-31 on the home team Solano Falcons, as we're in Fairfield, California at the Falcons Nest for this Wednesday night edition of college basketball here on the Solano College Sports Network. Blake Molina, Colin Samansky, Drew Kirby, and the second half is going to start. Diablo Valley is going to get the ball, and Curry. Little handoff already.
Wide open.
That's how you start a half, if you ask me. Pardo drilling the three for Diablo Valley.
That was definitely a play designed to come right out of the quarter, come out loud and proud.
Definitely.
Yeah. Both teams also, now that Solano's on the offensive end, both teams different lineups than what they started with in this game. Matthew Elliott a little short on the three there. Pardo gets the rebound as Samo's going to guard the main ball handler, Curry. Curry, man, that speed of his is deadly. A little two-pointer, a little short
Good
there.
contest right there.
Yeah.
Secure it.
Pardo, rebound. Thought about the three. Wood. Telez, that's another dangerous shooter. And Pardo, they want to slow things down. A smart play by Diablo Valley. They were looking for Webster there. Curry, nice pass to Wood. Wood,
Ooh,
nice left-hand finish.
That was beautiful. He set the pick with the screen, rolls off for the easy layup. That's
play,
textbook right there.
Yeah, that whole play from the setup, the two-man game, even the left-hand finish, it was all beautiful. Jaquise Jones, tough shot, but he's going to drill the mid-range shot. He had Curry draped all over him. Yeah. But nonetheless, good shot by Jaquise Jones. Pardo, he's got Elliott on him. Jones on Curry. Him and Elliott are going to switch defensive assignments. Telez thought about the catch and shoot three. What a take by Telez. No foul called. I think there should have been.
Almost gets a steal, too.
I think there really should have been a foul there.
There definitely should have been a foul, but nonetheless, he scores the beautiful layup. Samo. Elliott, deep three. Short. Rebound Wood. Pardo is going to let Curry take the ball handling duties for himself. Curry was looking for Webster. There's going to be a foul on the play. I believe that is on.
It's on Elliott.
Elliott, yeah, number 21. Thank you, Colin.
Yep.
Got better eyes than me right now.
No, just because I saw the ref do the 2-1.
Yeah, I saw a 1-3. That's why I kind of hesitated for a minute. But that's why there's three of us in here, right?
Yeah. three sets of eyes are better than one.
Hey, there you go. Pardo, top of the key here. Webster. They're going to call it two. Okay. I thought, foot on the line.
Yeah,
I thought it was a three, but his foot was on the line.
Well, he was beyond the inner arc, the blue one there.
Yeah.
He was between that and the black one, so that's a two-pointer still.
Yeah.
Just a deep two-pointer.
Yeah.
Still a great shot, though. I mean, he's having a good game for sure.
No doubt. Elliott again. He's cold. I don't like that. Sanchez, the offensive rebound, a little strong. Jaquise Jones, it's my turn.
There we go.
He's going to drill the three, and he's having himself a nice night. Solano, unfortunately, is down by 15. Diablo Valley leads 51-36 as Telez is going to miss that three, and it's going to go to Solano. Elliott's going to come out, and Chapman is going to come in. Oh, and excuse me, Isaac Sanchez. No, he's not coming out. Just talking to the coach. Looked like potential thought about subbing him out, but keeping him in. Jones. Oh, nice move by Jaquise Jones.
I wish he would have kept that. Oh,
stepped out of bounds.
That was the defender just getting lost. Like I don't mean to be weird about this, but he got lost in his eyes. When you're just following the dude's eyes and he looks one way, you try to go. Yeah. I really wish he would have kept that. That would have been a great highlight reel. But I like the unselfish play of passing to the out.
He stepped out of bounds right there.
Webster steps out as he was passing to Hurtado, but it's going to be a Diablo Valley turnover as Cardwell is going to get ready to check in for Isaac Sanchez. Yeah, so coach was thinking about it but decided to wait an extra possession.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little more, I would say, kind of aggressive, faster lineup, minus Armstrong Wilson's not in, but he can also kind of fit into those fast lineups. Jones slips. Another three. Oh, it's short there. That's not a bad shot by any means, though. And Tellez couldn't hold on to it, so it's going to be a turnover, and Solano's going to take over.
Yeah.
Sub coming in, Curry in, Hurtado out. Curry getting a quick break, took a little sip of the Gatorade, and he's back. Samo has been very quiet tonight. I'd like to see him get going, especially that three-point shot that he's so well known for. And a lot of contact.
A lot of contact away from the ball.
Yeah, a lot of contact. Whitaker was trying to make some plays happen. And Solano's going to call a timeout. 16:23 left to go in this final half of play, as Solano is still down by 15.
Yeah. 15. It's not looking too great right now with the 15. It's just looking like it's too big of a gap for them to try to close in. They really need to be, like I was saying before, they want to get to the free throw line. They need to get DVC in foul trouble, because that's where Solano really shines, like in the stats. They shine at the free throw line. I really want them to try to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a big lead right now for DVC, but it is basketball.
Yeah.
Runs happen anytime throughout the game.
Yeah, of course.
So I definitely wouldn't count Solano out just yet, but I do think you're right, Colin. I do think they need to get to the line a little bit more and just take a little bit better shots. I mean, the threes aren't falling, but I'm not necessarily mad at that for not falling.
No, I'm not mad at the shot attempts. I'm liking these shot attempts a lot more than they were like towards the end of the second half. They weren't, like we were saying, they were just getting a little rushed. They weren't quite as developed shots as I thought.
Samo inbounds the ball. Solano. Samo for three. Yeah, they were excited. I thought the same thing. As Wood almost got trapped right there. Curry. Hurtado, excuse me. And Tellez is going to get called for the travel.
Gotta walk.
He's had a couple of those already tonight.
What the fourth or third turnover by DVC already to start the second half.
Tellez out. DJ Evans, number 31, is going to check in for the Vikings. Samo to Cardwell. Cardwell ran into a lot of Viking defenders there. It will be a foul. That's going to go on number 5, Pardo.
It's already a lot cleaner of a second half for fouls-wise anyway. There's only 3 fouls called so far, when in the first 4 minutes of the first half, there were so many fouls called I couldn't even count.
Little strong on the shot by Whitaker. Curry, he's got Cardwell on him. Curry is really quick, as Wood kind of ran into a couple of Solano defenders, and that's going to be a turnover. Samo's going to push it. He's got a couple. Oh, nice move.
Put up with that.
He should have finished.
Oh, he's got to finish there.
Yeah, got to finish that.
He's just too unselfish. That's what it is.
Yeah,
he's
Webster,
their leading assister.
Man, that's a lot of length. And an one call foul. He's going to have a chance at a three-point play. Nice strength by Webster as he's going to get Whitaker jumping up with him. He's going to get the foul called. As the Vikings are going to call a quick timeout before they shoot their free throw here.
That's just really disheartening if you're a defender. Like, you had great energy to try to get the block there, and the fact that he gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and draws the foul and one. And that was great defense, too. There's nothing to discredit there on the defender. It's just better offense.
Yeah, I think he's been the player of the game for DVC at least so far in this game. I mean, both sides of the court. He's been great defensively, too. Just having such a plus wingspan, just being able to put a hand up. I mean, Solano's had trouble trying to score on him, so he's definitely been a struggle for Solano in this game.
Yeah. One quick note for both teams that we should point out. Obviously, someone has to come out on top and win. Diablo Valley's actually on a 2-game losing streak. They took an L in their last contest, 91-79 to West Hills Kalinga. Solano is still looking for their first win as they're 0-3. We kind of already talked about it. Their last 2 games, they both lost by 12. So, somebody's looking to end a losing streak here. Yeah, a drought. But right now it's looking like Diablo Valley's going to end that 2-game losing streak before Solano gets their first win, as it is 53-36. And Webster's going to shoot one free throw to complete that potential 3-point play. Yeah, Drew, like you said, Cole Webster, 6'8", forward. He's been kind of like the motor for Diablo Valley, like Jaquise Jones was for Solano, as Isaiah Keys is going to score off the Webster free throw miss. So technically, instead of going for a 3-point play, they got a 4-point play. And now Diablo Valley is almost up by 20. This is getting a little dangerous for Solano. You got to get something going. Armstrong Wilson, he gets trapped. Out to Gunter. It's going to be a foul. And it looks like it is going to be on Marshawn Smith for Diablo Valley, number 1. So Solano's going to inbound the ball. Right here, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Armstrong Wilson to Gunter. Thought about the 2-man game. How about Chapman for 3? Why not?
That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
That was a pretty shot.
That shooting form was beautiful. I agree with that, Colin. Curry. Dancing a little bit, showing off the dribble moves. And Keys. Nice ball movement, DJ Evans. He hit one earlier. He's going to hit another one.
That's a good answer there by the Vikings.
Whitaker, top of the key. He's looking. Gunter. Cardwell. He's got Isaiah Keys on him. Nice screen by Whitaker, but Cardwell runs right into Webster. And Gunter, tough shot.
Good roll.
And good move and a good roll. Thank you, Colin.
Everything there went well for him.
Absolutely.
And that was a tough situation for the Falcons. He gets trapped under the basket, finds him out right there, and he gets the roll.
Yeah. Curry was dancing a lot. Nice ball movement. Webster for 3. I mean, man, this guy can just do about everything.
If
like
he's
Drew
hitting
said.
threes, it's going to be a tough night for Solano. Coming into it, he's 14% from beyond the arc. So if you get him hot, and we've seen him, he's been dominating the paint thus far. He's been getting mid-range. If he's getting threes, oh boy.
Cole Webster, I want to apologize. I didn't have your name circled. I had a couple other guys, but
no, he's been quiet
if we
before.
If we get to see you again, I'll be circling your name, and you'll be my highlight guy for sure. Because you both ends of the floor and some of the moves I've seen, the shot we just saw, he's been awesome for this Viking team. Really, he's been awesome.
And he's
been fun to watch.
He and a bunch of other Vikings taking a well-deserved breather right here.
Yeah. Couple substitutions for Diablo Valley. Yeah, that's a travel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a travel. You can't, nothing to argue about that respectfully. That's, just got to take that. That was on 24, Tristan Redmond, who got called for the travel. As he checked in for Isaiah Keys. Michael Wood came in. Oh, nice block for Evans.
Great defense.
All the way to the cup.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Coast
Tristan
to coast
Redmond.
there.
Yeah, coast to coast. That's what I should have said. That would have been better. I like saying coast to coast. Coast to coast. Thanks, Colin. Jaquise Jones and JAW playing a little 2-man back and forth game. Step back, stutter step. A little strong there by Armstrong Wilson. Diablo Valley, man, they're playing very aggressive as Moselle Wilson is going to draw the foul. He'll go to the line now to shoot a pair of free throws. I believe that was on Armstrong Wilson.
And before this, off the mic earlier we were talking how rebounds are going to be very important into this game. And I was kind of just thinking whoever owns the paint is probably going to win this game. And at least in these past few possessions, DVC has owned the paint. And I haven't been watching quite as closely because we don't have the live stats tonight. We're not privileged with that. But it's really seemed like DVC has just been owning the paint, owning the boards for tonight. And that's why they got a 22-point lead.
Yeah,
wow,
nice.
Right there.
Speaking
Just
of,
as that, yep.
And right there. Yeah.
Michael Wood gets the offensive rebound. He gets fouled on the putback, so now he's going to go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Also, during those last free throw attempts, there was a quick Solano sub. as Whitaker is going to head to the bench. And Colin, you were talking about that rebounding. Why not the guy that got a double-double in when we broadcasted their last game and bringing in Bennett, who had, I believe, 16 and 10, or excuse me, 16 and 11 in the last outing that we broadcast. So he can definitely be called upon to rebound, as Wood will make both free throws and give this Vikings team a 65-41 lead. Just about 12-20 left to go in this one. And for Solano, got to get it going. Jaquise Jones deep. Way too strong, though.
That was a desperation three.
Yeah. Way too strong.
Yeah.
Wilson is going to be the main ball handler right now out on the floor. And, ooh, tough. That was a tough layup by Pardo. Would have been real nice if it went in. Nice two-man game. Gunter can't finish, though. Wood couldn't pick up the ball. Bennett's there. Oh, didn't want to get the foul call.
No.
Yeah, nothing you can do there. If I'm Solano right now, I know you can't really risk it, but you got to slow the time down a little bit. I mean, you just got to – can't just keep going down and chucking things up. I know time's not on their side, but – oh, Jones was fighting, looking for the foul, yeah.
Could have been a foul.
I'm with the coach there. That looked like a foul to me.
Yeah.
And they're going to call charging. That is the right call on Diablo Valley. That was Redmond who got called for the charge there. So the Falcons are still breathing. This one's not over just yet. 11-16 left to go. It is a 67-41 Diablo Valley advantage, but a lot of time left to go in this one. Gunter top of the key. Jaquise Jones down to Bennett, who's got Michael Wood on him. I think this is a good matchup.
Yeah, that was a great matchup.
Yeah.
But you had the defender come in and close it out. And there, finally, Solano ends the drought.
Yeah.
Colin, I'm glad you were talking during that. I was left a little speechless after those dribble moves and the nice finish by D'Angelo Chapman. Tellez thought about driving it in. He said, "No, I'm going to kick it out to my shooter," but fortunately, Pardo's going to come out short. And Gunter, little spin move. Yeah, he just goes a little too fast for me. I think he's a good player. He came for media day. He was a good guy. He was really kind of learning about the program. But, I mean, I got to be critical here, and I can't be biased. He's got to slow it down. If he slows it down, I bet you he's making it 9 out of 10 times. Because he can get to the lane, and he looks like he's got good finishing ability too.
He's really great on the fast breaks.
Yeah.
But when
he's the fastest guy on the fast break.
He is. He's the fastest guy on the court most of the times that I've seen. And you just got to know, like, when the dude's set, you got to not go right to his chest, you know?
Bennett comes up with it. He was looking for somebody, but he'll kind of bring it up himself and hand it off to JAW.
I want to see Bennett get a little bit more action offensively. I want to see him get more aggressive.
I agree.
I want AW shooting threes, man.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Colin. You just got an early Christmas present. Armstrong Wilson will net the three there. As Solano making a little bit of a run, Diablo Valley will call timeout here with about 10:05 left to go in this second half.
Still 21-point lead.
Yeah, definitely a big lead. At this point, I think you just got to go as quick as you can. I know, Blake, I know you love slow down offense, trying to just take your time. But 21 points in only 10 minutes, I think you got to apply as much pressure as you can to this DVC team and just get as much shots as you can, whether if that's fast breaks, threes, anything.
I agree with you 100%. I'm not disagreeing with you, especially in this situation. And, yeah, I am one of those guys where I do like the fast-paced, high-octane offense, but I'm also, if I think about it as a player's perspective, and if I was a coach, I'd want, hey, let's slow it down a second. Obviously, don't take too much time off the game clock and the shot clock, but just enough time to run a play or get somebody open. Because, it seemed like for a minute, a few of the possessions, Solano's just kind of coming down and throwing up threes. And it was kind of working, but you can't rely on that. You can't. Pardo drilling another three. my math is correct, which I'm not too great at, it should be his 4th one of the game. Jaquise Jones, the floater, way too strong, but I like the idea. Trey Knight, how about the freshman coming up huge? Oh, not huge enough, unfortunately. Turnover there. It'll be Diablo Valley basketball.
You know, speaking of Pardo, like coming into tonight, we were looking at Telez because he's shooting almost 50% from beyond the arc.
And he's been shooting today too.
Yeah.
Tonight
but
too.
Pardo just shy of that. He was shooting 47 coming into tonight.
Oh,
and he's been a real. Like, I thought he was quiet, like leading into this, because Telez has been the leading scorer for the team with 62 coming into tonight. Pardo 37 before today. So I put Pardo in, but I was like really looking for Telez. But Pardo, my eyes are open for him, man.
Yeah, Pardo is the 2nd leading scorer on this team. He averages just around 9 points per game, and that 47% 3-point percentage, I'm sure is going to go up.
Couple injuries.
We have a big injury here.
Yeah, we have a Falcon
There's
in
a lot
pain.
of screaming. Yeah, Jaquise Jones actually just limped out into the entrance area with an ankle. And Whitaker is down right now, number 15 for the Falcons. He is in a lot of pain as he was just screaming. So that is not good. I do hope both players are okay, but Whitaker especially, man, he came down and was just screaming in pain and agony.
Yeah, I heard that from over here.
Looks like
this gym is just silent right now.
Yeah, of course.
Jaquise Jones coming back into the
Well, yeah,
court.
he kind of, it looked like he hurt his ankle or something. He's kind of actually hobbling right now off to the sideline as we see a shot there of Whitaker. Oh,
he's
man.
in agony.
Yeah, he's in agony, and he's also, you know, I'm not assuming anything, obviously, but when a player's like that and they kind of make those, like, faces where it's like, come on, man, that means it's potentially a big, serious injury or just a really painful injury. And, you know, you don't want to obviously, I don't want to say quit on your team. That's the wrong word. If you get hurt, you know, you have to be out of the game. But, you know, from the basketball player mindset, that's what they're thinking when those type of things happen.
You know, it's not quitting on your team. You don't want to let your team down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, better. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's that's a better way of saying it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And as we see, he's able to walk off with a little help.
He is kind of a good sign, kind of not. He is able to he is getting helped off the court right now.
You can see the passion that he has for this game. He loves
that
playing
alone.
this. He doesn't want to be missing anything as we applaud him coming off.
Yeah. Ray Holt and Isaac Sanchez helping Whitaker out. As you can just see, he is just in a lot of pain and he's upset. We do hope he is okay, and we hope to see him back on the court sooner than later. I would say rest the rest of this game, young fella, and we'll you know, get ready for that next one if you can. But if not, you know, just take as much time as you need. You know, don't want to mess anything up.
These things,
yeah, of course. You don't want to mess nothing up. You know, early in the season, there's going to be plenty of games too. So if you got to set out a couple, you know, do what's best for you, but also, you know, don't hurt the team.
Yeah, especially
you know what I mean?
In this non-league type play right now. You're just kind of feeling it out.
Yeah.
You're feeling out how your team is. So yeah, you don't want to be rushing it. And it's this player's health and safety. Like this, your body goes beyond more than just basketball. It's your capability to do anything in life, and you don't want to be jeopardizing that just because of a basketball game.
Of course, yeah, no doubt about that. Jaquise Jones looks like he's okay after kind of hobbling after that play that we saw Whitaker get hurt. So kind of a good sign to see. Oh my God, Pardo went flying across the floor and gets
late whistle
and gets called for a block. If I'm Pardo, I am furious.
That was really late.
That was that was not only late, but bro went flying from the restricted area all the way to out of bounds. I mean, gonna go 1-1 here. Jaquise Jones will shoot the free throw. And he's gonna
flagrant. It's only 6 fouls for both teams. They had a flagrant there, and that's why Solano got the free throws.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Didn't see where the flagrant was.
Yeah, it wasn't really evident to us, yeah.
Don't know what.
The refs against, they allowed the substitution.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea why they stopped right there. That was kind of random. Okay, I guess kind of a late sub as Sanchez will come out. JAW checks back in. Pardo. sure he's looking for a little revenge after that weird call. And what a spin move. That is number 24, Tristan Redmond.
That was a great move there by Redmond.
Yeah, I like the concentration and the patience on it, but overall the move that's an advanced move. Trey Knight, the freshman. Little take it himself. I like
job,
that.
young fella.
Look at the frost showing he's got his own do-it-yourself kit. I like that. This game's a little out of hand, but I like to see plays like that, especially from freshman players. Nice move. Wilson, really short.
They're going to run. 3-on-2 fast break again.
Trey Knight. Oh, man, strong there. Not a bad shot by any means. If I'm coach, I'm telling him to pull it again. And Wilson. JW picks up Tellez. Knight is on Michael Wood, And Wood runs into a brick wall. That is Jeremiah Cardwell, and he's going to cause the turnover.
Draws the charge there.
Yeah, like that. A lot of substitutions.
It's like all 5.
Actually a whole, Drew, a whole new 5 for Diablo Valley to try to keep you up to speed here. I saw number 23, Dawson Schaefer, check in. That's his first time. Let's see who else we got. We got Hurtado's back in there. Tough shot. Hurtado's getting the rebound. He heard me talking about him.
I think that's kind of just been the summary of the game. I mean, Solano's getting good shots. They're just not going in.
Yeah. Short there from Vincent Estrado Smith, number 21, who also just checked in. And then also we're seeing for the first time number 15, Isaiah Poulin for the Vikings. So a whole new 5 of guys we really haven't even seen or seen that much of tonight. Kind of an interesting move here. A potential for Diablo Valley, kind of signaling we kind of got this one in the bag. 7:27 left, and it's 72-49. A little too early to wave the white flag, gentlemen. Or excuse me, not the white flag, but kind of, celebrate a little too early, or what's it looking like?
I'm thinking DVC has not turned it off yet. They've been really keeping the pedal down. They've kept their foot on the throttle, and Solano has just not been able to really pick up as much ground to kind of come back from it. So I'm not saying pop the champagne bottles quite yet, but as long as your subs, like they're doing right here, can keep you in this, that's all you really can ask for from your subs like this.
Yeah, as JW is going to draw the foul there, he's going to have a chance for 2 free throws, as that foul is going to be on number 0, Romeo Trailer, who's also we're seeing for the first time in this one.
If you want to amount this comeback, I mean, it starts with plays like that.
Of course.
It starts with getting to the free throw line.
Yep.
But you also have to convert your free throws. Armstrong Wilson's going to make the first. 7:15 left to go in the half. Diablo Valley does have a 20-point lead.
Yeah, and Solano's DVC's 1 foul away from putting Solano in the bonus, so the free throws really can start to pile up here if Solano does it right.
Hurtado, top of the key 3. Short. Rebound. It's Trey Knight.
Trey Knight's really stepped up in this game, coming in as a sub. He's really made his presence known.
Yeah, and this too, kind of going. I'm more talking about Solano. I mean, obviously it helps. It could help Diablo Valley as well, but also, with this game kind of being a blowout for both teams, this could be a chance for not only Solano's coach, but Diablo Valley's coach to kind of look at some guys who may not play as much or kind of be in and out of the rotation, maybe decide this player deserve minutes over this person, or does this person lose minutes for this person, and vice versa. And I'm nobody's coach here, but if I'm Solano's coach, little stoppage there from the refs. I'm not a fan of that. If I'm Solano's coach, from what I've seen in the short span, I'm giving the freshman Knight some extra run. I think he, in the short amount of time he's been really solid on both ends of the floor. So I do hope he gets an extensive look at some runs. As another three-pointer, and that one is from Poulin, who just checked in not that long ago. First basket of the game for him. Whoa, what a block
Trailer.
Romeo Trailer.
Yeah, this really lets you see on both sides, like you were saying, it lets you evaluate your depth and like what you got on your depth. Like in different rotations you can pull. I've seen so many different rotations tonight.
Yeah.
I can't even keep track.
And a little sloppy pass from Chapman. He gets it out to Armstrong Wilson. Sidestep 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. I heard it splash from here. And almost a little miscommunication. Hurtado picks it up and runs down the floor pretty fast. As Dawson Schaefer is going to miss that one. Armstrong Wilson to his running mate, Jaquise Jones. How about the freshman, Trey Knight? A little short on that 3. Not a bad shot. Coach kind of gave him the nod like, hey, not a bad shot. Pull that again. I saw that. 3-pointer again. Short this time. Got to get the rebounds, though. And a lot of players on the floor.
Got a whole pile up there on I-80.
Yeah. Not going to, Knight kind of sat there for a second, kind of stared at it. I think he didn't really stop for a sec, He could have, he could have ended up with it. Solano could have potentially went down and scored.
Hesitation there.
Yeah. Wrong time for slight hesitation, I might add, too. Couple of subs coming in as JAW and Chapman are going to come out, and Samo and Noah Bishop are going to check in for the Falcons. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the half. Solano is starting to cut into this lead.
It is
Bishop,
18,
nice fake. They're going to call the travel. Yeah, right call, right call, unfortunately. I knew what he was doing, but that is the right call.
But, yeah, they are cutting into it. It's down to an 18-point lead for the Vikings.
Good defense.
Cardwell stepping in front of that one. Let's finish. Good move by Cardwell and good finish.
Good finish. He didn't hesitate at all with that.
Look at that.
Oh,
man. I really didn't even take any time off the clock. That's a dangerous turnover.
DVC.
Timeout's called, looks like.
Yeah, that's a dangerous turnover.
Definitely. And, I mean, it's 59-75. The gap is closed a little bit. In Indy's last 5 minutes, I mean, Solano's on the right path.
Well, I'll tell you what, 1 3-pointer, and Diablo Valley's really going to have to evaluate a couple things because Solano goes down and hits a 3 or 2, 2 threes. I mean, this could be a game once again. They got to work quick though. Just around 5:29 left to go in this one.
There's always plenty of time, like you were saying, Drew, for a run. And,
definitely. 5:30 still a lot of game.
I'm feeling optimistic. I'm really hoping that Solano can get a quick run going here. Get it down to like 12 or something, because it's what? Oh, my math is not mathing right now. That's 14. That's 14.
14. No, that is not 14.
59-75, yeah.
Did I do math wrong? 16.
16. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Is this live? Sadly, this is live. Oh, gosh. That's why I stopped being a math major, guys. Don't worry. I'm communications all the way now. My math was not communicating to me.
Yeah, just did a little subtraction on my paper. I got 16.
My math wasn't mathing.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Trey Knight's going to inbound the ball for the Falcons here. Cardwell, top of the key. Trey Knight. And Jaquise Jones took a little fall or slip right there. Ooh, he wanted that 3. I saw it in his eyes. I think he wants it again. Trey Knight. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
They're going to call that on.
It's on DVC.
I believe they're going to call that on DJ Evans. They're going to call the foul. I believe it was kind of pushing on him a little bit. So the freshman Knight is going to get a chance at 2 big free throws. And I do mean big free throws because these could be game-changing. They could help Solano go on that necessary run. Makes the first. And a couple of Diablo Valley substitutions. Schaefer and Keys are in. Evans and Estrada Smith are out. Smith is making both free throws.
There's the 14-point lead.
Yep. Nice defense. Oh, wide open. Out. Schaefer, strong. Oh, wow, nice save. Oof. Nice save by Diablo Valley.
Great effort by Diablo Valley.
What an
Wow.
effort. Romeo Traylor saving it and throwing it right to his big man, Isaiah Keys, for the easy finish.
Yeah, you just
Bishop
can't allow
a
that at
three.
Solano.
Little short. Oh, little
Trips
collision
over
there
his own
from
man.
Keys and Traylor. Hurtado. Schaefer. He's got Knight on him. Hurtado in the corner. Down low to Pullen. Pullen's working on Jaquise Jones
Good
and
defense by
Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah, nice
Love that help
defense,
defense.
by Jaquise Jones as he flies into the end of the Diablo Valley bench.
He brings some great defense to this Falcons team.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Being down as much as they've been down throughout this game, and they've been down about, I can say, about 90% of this game. You know, they're not giving up. They're not waving the white flag, and they're showing the aggressiveness as Traylor's going to get called for the travel after tripping right there.
Yeah, I want to say Solano hasn't led the whole game.
No,
Yeah.
they have not.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. They have not. The closest they got when it was 5-4 in the beginning of this one. And that's when Diablo Valley went on that run.
Yep.
Jaquise Jones. Samo. Hurtado's on him. Samo runs into some Viking defenders. Asks out to Trey Knight. Just a little strong, and nobody can grab the ball there until.
Ball's just bouncing all over like a hot potato.
Yeah, Hurtado's got it. Wide open. Short Bishop rebound. That was Romeo Traylor who couldn't convert on that wide open three. Samo. Cardwell setting the screen there. Jaquise Jones.
Really need to start making some baskets
gotta
here
hurry.
for Solano if you want to have a shot at this.
Yeah. Cardwell runs into traffic, but he's going to get a chance at 2 free throws. Solano still, again, has some life left with 3:30 left to go. Down 16.
Yeah,
but showing.
Down the stretch of this game, I think the most important part for the Solano team is good shot selection. And I think so far in this second half, they've done a great job at it.
Yeah, some shots have been a little questionable than others, but compared to the first half, I agree with you, Drew. The shot selection, I think, has drastically improved compared to the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely getting open shots.
Of course.
And doing a great job again, getting inside to the paint. It's just shots aren't falling.
Trey Knight is going to come out along with Noah Bishop as he gets a nice ovation from his teammates, as he should. He's really played well in the minutes he's been given tonight, the freshman. And as we see check in, Elliott comes in.
See, now it's 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Colin, now it is 14. 77-63, the Vikings have a comfortable lead, but this one is not over just yet. Ardwell going to get called for the foul there. He almost had that breakaway steal. That would have been the easiest 2 points of his life. But they're going to call the foul, and that is going to send Pullen to the line, number 15 for the Vikings. He hit a 3 not that long ago for his first points of the game. Hurtado's going to come out. Moselle Wilson will check in. So we'll set the lineups for you just real quick, potentially for the last time. For the Vikings, it's Wilson, Keys, Schaefer.
Just got to get that rebound.
Yeah. Pullen and Traylor, as Solano is going to not be able to come up with it. So it'll stay Diablo Valley ball here. Solano, they've got Jones, Samo, Elliott, Cardwell. In this one. And excuse me, Chapman as well. My apologies. Cardwell comes up with it. Samo's going to bring it up.
Just under 3 minutes left.
Chapman.
You need a quick shot here.
Good move.
2-pointer.
There you go.
Unfortunately, someone left the door open. We should really be on top of that. But it'll stay with the Falcons as it goes off Isaiah Keys' fingertips. There was a foul called.
Yeah.
They teed it.
I think there's a little
tee.
confusion.
No, it was a technical.
Okay.
Because he's
Wilson.
he slammed
Keys
the ball
bounced
down.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why they're all lining up. So yeah, it is a technical foul. Yeah, so they're gonna call the technical on number 32 for Diablo Valley, Elijah Keys, excuse me. Jaquise Jones will shoot the technical free throw here.
As you see off to the side, Solano coach trying to get some energy into their players. Like, hey, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
Like, we got 2:44. Go till the buzzer.
And
those 2
Jones
points right there. And Solano keeps the ball. That's big.
Yeah, both free throws and you get get the ball. Yeah,
you cut it to 12 right here. I'm not saying a 3 will. If you get a 3, I mean that cuts it to single digits. But I'm not saying that's your only option here.
Yeah.
You just want a quick shot.
That's the guy though. I want shooting that 3. Samuel's gonna drive. Elliott will try for 3, and he's gonna make it.
Oh wow!
First 3, he was 0 of 3. Now he's 1 of 4, and that's probably the biggest 3 of the night for him. And Keys is just left wide open for the big slam. 2 hands for safety on that one.
And it was single digits for just a couple of seconds there.
Hey, like this, right here.
Another
Elliott.
Same spot.
Back to back. This time he rips the net. They might have to get a new net after this one. And
the
nice
Solano
defense.
bench is a lot more engaged now.
Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul.
Oh.
1 and 1. Yeah, it's going to go.
We'll get him to the line, but
it's
it'll
gonna
stop
go.
the clock at least.
You were just getting the crowd into it. You were getting the whole Solano bench into it. And that is just a gut punch right there, as it's an 8-point game.
Yeah, that foul's going to go on Justice Armstrong Wilson. And Diablo Valley's going to go back to some of their starters as Pardo and Wood are going to check in. Hurtado and Schaefer are out. Tellez comes in as well. So, a lot of subs coming in.
Solano's really going small ball here with this lineup. They're going fast-paced, quick shots, and I'm not mad at it. I like this lineup. You want fast-paced to get to the free throw line if you get a foul, and also you want your best shooters out there.
Wilson will shoot the free throw. He's going to miss. Wow, Wood was stepped on the line, and it's going to be Solano ball.
I was just about to say, if he got that rebound, that's the drawback with having small ball, but it just paid off right there. Huge for Solano.
Yeah. Moselle Wilson will check out. Hurtado comes back in immediately, but there's going to be a timeout. I believe it will be Solano timeout, as they've definitely are starting to run it back. They cut the lead down to 8. Diablo Valley only has a 79-71 lead. 2:03 left to go in this one. Gentlemen, is there a possible outcome where Solano can walk away with this one?
Oh, man, I hope so.
Of course. I mean, I'm looking at number 21, Matthew Elliott. I mean, shout out to him. I mean, he is the leader of this run right here. 2 back-to-back corner threes. I mean, in a game where not a lot of threes are falling, just being able to get 6 free points, quick points like that, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, and before those 2 3-pointers, he was 0 of 3, now 2 of 5, and those 2 3-pointers couldn't have come at a better time on not only back-to-back possessions, same spot, same results.
That's what we call clutch.
Yes.
Yeah,
same spot.
Same results.
Yeah. First shot was wide open. That was a gimme 3. That second one, though, was a thing of beauty. He has the defender right in his face. And wow.
I think they should have changed the net after that. He snapped.
I don't think you do.
We heard the net snap here with all the noise and volume we have to deal with. I heard it snap from here.
I don't think you change that net. That net is starting to get lucky for Solano.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? That's a good way of looking at it too, Colin. Yeah, maybe the net is a little luck and you keep it up there. But, man, the way that that last shot went in for Elliott, it about ripped the net in half. Solano's going to get the ball here as
good pass.
Under 2 minutes left in this game.
I don't think that's the shot.
He's got 2 guys bigger on him right there.
Yeah, JAW runs into some Viking defenders. And, yeah, just getting a little too aggressive there with Tellez.
Yeah.
I'm with the crowd. I don't really agree with that, but that was a little too aggressive for the foul. So
yeah.
I understand the referee's standpoint, but, I'm one of those guys. let him play. Let him be physical.
Think so?
You know.
Even I think that
Obviously
was a
to
bit
an
of a
extent.
foul.
I mean, I don't want to see. You know,
Yeah.
when people say you want to see them play physical, you want to see them play physical to a degree. I mean, you don't want to see guys elbowing, throwing people down, throwing punches. You don't want to see that, but you do want to see some physicality. That makes the game of basketball just a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Tellez makes the first free throw, so that'll increase the lead to 9. There is the potential to go back up to double digits if he makes this one. Ben Tellez, number 11. Leading scorer for this team, averaging just around 15 a game, and he's been one heck of a shooter.
It's been really quiet tonight from him, though.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you don't need your best guy to light it up when you got other guys like Pardo really just finding it.
And that's one of the best things for a team is like when your best player doesn't need to have an electric night and you can still walk away with a win.
Yeah, Elliott shot another 3. Unfortunately, the wind decided to grab that one. That darn door. We might have to hire a doorman. 1:15 left to go. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Diablo Valley is going to take as much time off as they can. As Jaquise Jones is guarding Tellez really well. He's got to kick it out to Hurtado for 3.
Ooh, that's the dagger.
That may be the dagger. We'll see here. Under a minute left to go.
Quick shot.
Samo, Elliott 3. This time it's good.
No.
So we have a stoppage.
Ref telling everybody to stay on the floor after that 3. That was a big 3 by Elliott, so he's got 3 3-pointers in this half alone. They had a little time onto the clock, so there's 53.3 left to go, and Solano is down by 10. Diablo Valley leads 84-74. An exciting game going on right now, even though it is a 10-point lead, but we've had a lot of excitement in this one.
Got full court pressure here.
Yeah, I don't know what the delay is. They really need to just inbound the ball. Oh, that's why. Fortunately, we got a little kid acting out a little bit.
He's ready to go in, coach.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I don't agree with that.
That's
Armstrong
a tough call.
See, that's a tough one to call.
That's tough.
Yeah. Armstrong Wilson getting called for the foul there.
Yeah, that's I'm not a big fan of that call. I really just in these crunch times, I really just like to see when refs just let them play. But I get it if that's the call, it's the call. But I don't entirely agree with it. But
no, I don't agree with it at all.
That's why I'm not a ref.
I'm gonna just shoot straight with you, Colin. I don't agree with that call at all.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like you just said, it's because we're not refs.
Yeah.
Elijah Keys will check out, and Webster will come back in. That's Cole Webster, by the way. He's had a nice night for this Vikings team. Tellez will make both free throws and give Diablo Valley a 12-point
Nearly
lead.
automatic.
Yeah, pretty much. 50 seconds left to go in this game. Samo out to Armstrong Wilson for 3. Yes, sir.
Jeez. It's about 4 threes Solano has made. 3 of them coming from Elliott, and then AEW knocking it down.
Yeah, there's no doubt. They've definitely shot better in the second half than the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were shooting like this throughout the whole game, it'd probably be a different outcome.
It's really just been the final few minutes that they're shooting a lot better from 3.
Yeah, now it is a 9-point lead for Diablo Valley. They lead 86-77. Just 43.8 seconds left to go in this game. Look, you get a turnover here or get a good stop and not take too much time off the clock and come down and shoot a quick 3. We're looking at a little bit different game here.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and one of those guys we were talking about, Matthew Elliott. We got a chance to yesterday actually for our class meet most of the basketball teams as they came in for media day. They were real good guys. One thing I really liked about everybody, I'm not pointing anyone out in particular, but I will talk about they were really appreciative of what we do, especially the guy, the unsung hero potentially of this game, and Matthew Elliott, I kind of had a quick chat with him, and he was just saying, I think it's really cool what you guys do. We appreciate it. You know, we can't wait to see you guys. I actually gave him a little fist bump when I was getting starting lineups. He's a cool guy, and he's doing an awesome job right now, trying to keep this team alive.
Yeah. And you really see the camaraderie they have with each other. They were all in there joking around, having fun.
Yeah.
And that's really what this is about. It's a game. You're having fun, and you're meeting some cool guys in the meantime while you're doing it. And that's just what I love about like the sports aspect of the college life.
Yeah, and they were, we had our past broadcasts kind of in the back room in our media room on, and they were, a couple guys were going back there to sign up for interviews. The one in particular interaction I liked was with Miles Gunter. He kind of looked up at the screen and said, "Hey, that's me," and then he hit the floor and said, "Oh, I don't know if I should be watching that."
As Woods missed both free throws there.
Samo missing that deep three. And are they going to call jump? If they are, it will be Diablo Valley ball.
That's a gut punch.
30.5 seconds left to go.
No, it wasn't jump. That was a foul.
Pardo's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I will say if Pardo makes both of these and Solano can't go down and convert a basket, whether it's a 2 or 3, I will have to unfortunately say this one will be over.
I got to give my hats off, though, to Solano. They're being persistent. I was honestly, when it was getting to the 20s, I was like, okay, this is out of reach. You just put your subs in, get them experience. But no, the subs really brought them back. And that shows the depth that this team can have. And they just got to put some pieces together, and it's really going to come together soon.
I agree. Pardo goes 1 of 2 from the line, so it is a 10-point lead. Matthew Elliott.
Oh my goodness.
His
great ball movement too.
3 in this game and in this half alone.
In the final few minutes.
Flamethrower.
Oh.
And that's going to be called on Armstrong Wilson.
Solano ain't going to make it easy on DVC. They're not going down without a fight.
No, they are not.
And that's something I actually adore about this Solano team. I mean, they definitely are like a very high-energized team. They're just always going to keep fighting.
Yeah.
And I think for us, I mean, and the fans in here and everybody in here, that's great to see.
And that's something you can't coach.
Exactly.
You can't coach guys to want to play, to want to win. You can coach them to have the best three-point shot if they can. You can coach them up to make 100 free throws like in a practice or whatever. You can't coach heart that they're showing tonight.
Yeah, real quick, Hurtado goes 1 of 2 from the line, so it's an 8-point Diablo Valley lead. Solano's got the ball. However, Justice Armstrong Wilson did just foul out, and Miles Gunter, number 4, came in for him as Jones. Man, he was like a speeding bullet there as he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Didn't take too much time off the clock either. 14 seconds left. You make both these free throws, 6-point game. That's decent amount of time to work with, gentlemen.
So anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Starts with these 2 free throws, though.
Yes, it does. D'Angelo Chapman will look to check in after the first free throw. I'm curious to see who he decides to go in there for. He's going to go in for the freshman Trey Knight, number 0. He's going to take a seat, and he's been getting a lot of praise from his teammates every time he's gone to the bench. And I think Coach really is going to reward this guy at some point with some very quality minutes. Maybe not next game, but definitely in the future. Jones makes both free throws. It is a 6-point Diablo Valley lead, 14.4 left as they're going to inbound. It's Wood, and they're trapping.
I think you got to
They
foul
break away.
instantly.
Wood falls and slips. Weber, they got to do something. Telez, the turnover, 4.6 left. Not too much time left.
They burned off a lot of time there.
Too much time.
That's what they wanted to do. That's what you want to do. You want to burn off the time.
Yeah, well, not for Solano. They didn't want to, but
no, I meant DVC.
Yeah,
DVC
Diablo
That's
Valley.
what their
Yes.
whole plan was there. Just keep away. That's all they were playing. Just keep away. Don't get fouled.
Yeah. All right.
4 seconds. Got to look to the other side of the court.
Yep, so here we go. Jaquise Jones. Matthew Elliott.
That's great defense.
Looked like he potentially got fouled, but nonetheless, that's going to be it. Solano fight till the very end and almost came back and won, but unfortunately they come up short. They did only lose by 6 compared to losing by 12 in the last 2 games. Diablo Valley's losing streak ends. They are now 2-3. Solano is still looking for their first win at 0-4, but nonetheless, I thought a very exciting, good game all the way up until the end for a Wednesday night. Gentlemen, a couple last thoughts from each of you?
That's something really for you to build on with the energy that you brought to the end. You don't die easy. You fight until the final buzzer, and that shows you the depth of this team has and their energy. And
yeah, I mean, I was thinking the same exact thing. I mean, it was only a 6-point game. If you watch this whole game, you know it wasn't like a 6-point game the whole game. This team, I mean, they definitely have grit in them, and that's one of the key factors you need for a team like this.
Yeah, well, that is going to do it for us here on the Solano College Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Again, Diablo Valley comes up on top, 88-82 over the Solano Falcons. As always, Drew Kirby, Colin Szymanski, thank you, gentlemen, for joining me in the booth tonight. My name is Blake Molina, and, of course, thank you to everybody working on the cameras, the production, and, of course, the man himself, Greg Poff, running the show for us. Join us for our next broadcast. We're going to do men's basketball again. It'll be on the 21st. That's a Tuesday. It'll start at 5 o'clock. And the Falcons will play host to Sierra College. So until next time, we'll see you again.